Hey guys, this is the live stream for the prototype spinners from South Korea. Get started in a few minutes as some more people get in here. Hey Salty, Captain, THS, hi Helen, Cypher, hey Jack. Everything's good, buddy. Surprise package today, those are always fun. Hey Jong, welcome to the big show. Excuse my voice, I've got a bit of a cold creeping in, I think. Yeah, I think potato may have been first. Hey Bill. Hey Bry, been good, been good. Can I dab? Absolutely not. Pull up the chat here. There we go, that's better. Sexy, but isn't my voice sexy enough for you? Hey William. Can I wipe? Whip? No, but I can. Nay, nay. There we go. I do not have the brass grass raven anymore. Grave raven. Did I say grass raven? Brass grave raven. The binary fusion, as it's now known. Oh yeah, so this South Korean company, GLM Tech, it's just one guy in his CNC shop, I believe. Comes in these nice tins and has these padded foam tops, which that's cool. That's a step up from the Chinese stuff. And the pouch they give you is like really big and feels so much nicer than the other stuff that you get from China. Very silky. Cool logo on it. No spinners inside. This was a trick. All right, so let's go down the list. First off, I was sent a picture, and yeah, THS probably. He's checking out his iPad in the other room. I was sent this guy, and I had no idea this one was coming. This wasn't in the pictures. This is a beast. This is like Delta Core territory. 1/2 inch thick. Awesome, awesome triangular buttons, concave with this knurling, I guess you could call it. This is a beast. Over 5 ounces. Let me get the scale and the tape measure in case you guys have questions. Okay. So there we go. Got a tape measure if you guys want to know lengths, whatnot. So the weight, 5.36 ounces. Phew! Kind of feels, maybe because it's smaller, but it kind of feels heavier than the Delta Core. I know it's not. Delta Core is 6.6. But just, this is beastly. I kind of love it. Very nicely done. Very nice machine work. Oh, just a second. Poor planning. I forgot to shut off the HVAC system. It's a little loud in this area. Anyway, the Golden Dragon. Yeah, I'd like some names, because I have to name all 5 of these. So yeah, if you guys have ideas, post them here. Also on the Daily Fidget, if any of you are members there. I know Bill is. I know Jong is. Do all the buttons line up with each other? What do you mean, Jong? Like line up how? Oh, you mean these? Yeah, I mean you can. I think you can tighten it to match. Right now it's a little bit off. Yeah, slightly off. Not by much. Might be able to adjust that by... I haven't messed with the bearing housings or anything like that. But yeah, they've got housings, just like all that China's good stuff. Deep, very deep bearing housing. Let's check it out. Yeah, Bill, you a top guy now? I don't even want to get one and start. Don't want to do it. I know that's trouble. Hi, Master. Oh, man, that's a deep housing. That's what she said. Yeah, look at that. Nice R188. I was a little concerned that it wasn't going to be a removable housing, but it is. So, yeah. Not much. Hey, John. Welcome back. Live spin test. I'd like to clean the bearings first before I do a spin test. I'll just tell you right now, this one didn't really impress me. I think it was like at 5 minutes. But, I mean, there's a lot of mass here right around the bearing housing. The outward mass isn't as great because it does taper up towards the end. But, I mean, there's a lot of brass right here. But yeah, I will do spin tests, official ones, when I clean the bearing. I would THS do a live cleaning, but I ran out of my stuff. I've got to go get it tonight. My good stuff. I tried cleaning without it, and it just wasn't the same. Yep, made from full brass, and that's all it's going to be for now. But I swear I saw a stainless steel version, a silver version. Fidgetable, very fidgetable. This is a Spidget Finner stream, Mason. Yeah, I kind of like how buttons will line right up with those machine marks like that. Very cool. So yeah, that's one. Love it. Buttons, man. Those buttons are something else. Reminds me of CRP, Columbia River Precision's knurling on their buttons. Just so solid. Pretty sure I could hold on to this through a hurricane. It's the stream of a stream. You know what? I should do a stream when I'm up at my cabin that's on a stream. I can put a table right out in the middle and do a live stream right there. Like it. Yeah, South Korea is the good Korea. It doesn't have a maniac as their leader. I apologize to any North Koreans, but if you're watching the stream, chances are you have internet, so you're probably not in North Korea. All right, next up, let's see. A lot of people have been liking this guy. And gotta say, I do too. Not a big bar guy, but man, the machining on this stuff is just incredible. These buttons, look at these buttons. This was a extra button that was sent along. The stock one is another concave with that knurling. Not quite as powerful knurling on this circle one than there was on the triangle one there. But still very, very awesome to feel. Nice tactile feedback. It's got these notches here. Like if you watched my Legacy Origin review, I wasn't a fan of the notches, but these are softer and rounded. They don't hurt. I'll be able to do that all day. Decent chamfers. Nothing crazy, but enough to be very soft. Yeah, this bearing... oh, hey, Billet. Long time, buddy. Everything else is R188 except for this. And I don't know what it is. I don't know the difference between 606, 688. I know it's not an R188, and I know it's not a 608. And I thought I was getting pretty good at identifying 688s, which is fairly popular. Oh, it is 688. Okay. All right. I think I'm just used to a 688 with a different, what do you call that thing that holds the balls in place there? The guide. I don't even remember. I'm losing my mind. I'm sick. Less balls. So yeah, this one, for some reason, went with the 688. The cage, yeah, the bearing cage. There you go. I say that in so many reviews. I'm surprised I forgot that. Yeah, everything else, R188. Very smooth. I almost think I've seen something similar. I mean, I know a lot of companies have done a style somewhat like this, so I'm not saying this is anywhere near a clone of any kind, but it does remind me of something. Kind of reminds me of the Compoform. Excuse me. Yeah, I've had a 606. That was back when I first started. Somebody sent me from Amazon, probably. But yeah, came with this button and another one on this side, but they also gave me... Odd thing was they gave me 2 of these star buttons, which only will fit this one, I believe. But they're both males. They both have the threaded posts. So that was kind of weird. It's not like it was even a button set that I could switch, so I could have both on this. But whatever. It's kind of cool. I like it. These spinners are made by GLM Tech. They're not on the market yet. They're really new. It's out of South Korea. The stuff is not the mass-produced China stuff that has poor QC. This is very quality stuff. Excellent machining. I mean, just wait till you see some of these other ones. In case you... Kim Jong-un. As I spoke with the translator for the manufacturer of this, and I asked about if he was going to send some to Kim Jong-un, and he said he would probably just shoot at them to make them spin, which I thought was funny. Anyway, I have to name all these, so if you have any ideas on these first 2, just let me know. Excuse me. Man. Stupid cold. So yeah, I don't know what this is. I get a very some kind of blade. I mean, I know it's not pointed, but some kind of throwing star kind of vibe from this. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, put them in the chat or head over to the Daily Fidget. Check us out and leave some suggestions under the picture that I put on. And wow, live stream has terrible white balance. Look at that. Gross. Or suggestions for this one. All 5. I have 5 different ones that I'm showing here. They're all unnamed. I am responsible for the naming of them. So I want to do right by them. So hopefully we can come up with some good stuff. Alright, let's set that one in back for a moment. Now let's check out this guy. Look at this beast. This on the spin test, over 9 minutes. That's no cleaning. So that's pretty impressive. Again, same R188 bearing, very deep. I like that. Look at these buttons, big old posts. Raid wheel, the nuke. The weight, oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, we forgot the weight of the other one too. Pause this one for a second. Let's see what we've got. Gotta move it here so I can see it. 3.7 ounces. Malaya, yeah, Lotus root or Lotus spinner is definitely on the forefront for this one. I don't want to call it Lotus pedal because pedal is the name I've kind of come up with for another one that we're going to see. So I think it would just be a little redundant to be Lotus pedal and pedal. But you know what? You never know. Pedal may change. I do like Lotus. I don't even know what Lotus root is. I had to pull up a picture, and sure enough, it looked a lot like this, which was cool. Really, really, really love this knurling all around the outside. Because it's kind of like, it's like way better than a gear spinner or a cog spinner. Because you don't even need to worry about teeth. Everywhere you go, you've got something to push and pull from. And when you get it spinning, and then touch a nail, it sounds like a saw blade. Or if you let it touch your fingers just lightly, it's such a unique sensation. I really like this one a lot. It's kind of, for smaller hands, I mean, this might be a little rough. I've got pretty small hands, but we're probably talking, 2.5 inches. So not terrible. Yeah, roughly 2.5, maybe a little bit less. Not terrible, but it might be too big for Trump. Might be too big for Trump. We'll see if we can get him over here to try these out. But yeah, look at the machining here. Yeah, this is not your everyday stuff. This is some beautiful stuff. And the buttons. These are like some custom buttons. I mean, what company puts this kind of detail on their buttons, on their stock buttons? Very nice. Trillium does? What? Trillium tomorrow. Who's ready? I'm pumped. I got all my alarms set. Got all my autofill information ready to go. I will not be missing. You're ready? Well, it's not, Joe. Hey, it's an investment. You can buy it, and then suddenly your dog will get sick, and you'll need to sell it for twice as much. Hey. If I could make a flipper noise right now, I would. Yeah, that was terrible. Not even close. Probably because I'm sick. And because I'm not a dolphin. Copper pre-order today? What? Are you serious, Kale? How was I not made aware of that? You're a dolphin. Dolphin and a sloth? You're a hybrid? Awesome. Yeah, I like to spin this by putting my fingers here in the center of these holes. It's not uncomfortable at all. You're getting a Roman vibe? Really? Like some flower in a cathedral or something? Some stained glass? What's the Roman vibe you're getting, John? Spin effect is awesome too because of those ridges. You can't really see it on this crappy video, but very cool. Over 9 minutes. Lotus wheel. I think I like that. Roman tire. I think I'd kind of like to stick with Eastern names because this was designed and machined in South Korea, but you know what? We'll just see what happens. Probably do a poll on the Daily Fidget, come up with 3 or 4 names for each one and take a vote, see what people like the best. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. I love the knurling on the side. Love that feeling. You slow it down. Buttons are awesome. And these are the same buttons on the next 3, so cool. Well, I can't shoot my new camera for a live stream. That's not possible. Live stream has to be phone or probably webcam. I do not have a webcam, so phone it is. But yeah, my normal stuff is gonna. I have to get a 20mm lens, a wide-angle lens. I tried shooting a review with the next smallest I had, which was a 35mm lens. I was kind of a noob when I bought my lenses. I bought a super nice 18 to 105 millimeter zoom lens for like sports and other stuff. And then I bought a 50 millimeter lens for like portraits. And then I bought a 35 millimeter lens because I thought that would be good enough for reviews, like minimal focus distance. But the angle was just terrible. I had to like be so far away, and it just wasn't working. So we're gonna do the 20 millimeter lens and then start shooting the reviews on the Sony. Very cool. Yeah, if you're just new, or if you're just joining us, first one we took a look at was this Triangle Beast. Very reminiscent of a Delta Core as far as weight and shape. Yeah, it looks like a buzzsaw or something. Not a buzzsaw, but yeah. I see where you're going, John. I was getting blades, spinning blades, something there. We'll see. That's definitely the direction I'm heading. Then we had this bar spinner with some awesome buttons and a 688 bearing. Very neat. Not a long spinner, but I haven't cleaned anything yet, so I'm hesitant to label these with spin times. I'll label this with 9 minutes because, I mean, that's what I got, and I was impressed. But this one was like maybe 3 minutes out of the box, but it is a 688. They are not going to spin as long, but I'll give it a good clean. Yeah, Korea did really well with it. South Korea representing, putting China to shame, that's for sure. Like the quality control here is just awesome. I can't find a single flaw on any of these. No machining errors, no weird marks. Any marks that you might see, that's probably just my greasy fingers. Looks like the sun with the sun rays. All right. Moving on to number 4. Very similar to the one we just looked at, but this time with all that extra area machined out. A lot lighter. Very cool looking. Oh, did we measure? Did we even weigh this guy? Yeah, that was the... No, we didn't. 4.9 ounces. 4.9. Compass Lotus. Yeah, this one is... I like this one a little more than the Lotus wheel, however we want to label them for now. It's lighter, and by lighter, it's 3.5 ounces, so that's like the perfect spot for me, I think. 3.5. It's got all these areas for good finger pulls, and it's these designs that they've come up with. All the machining here, it definitely, your finger lies right in here, so you get nice pushes. Nice pulls too, really nice pulls. The bearing in the rest of these, except for the bar, which is a 688, all of these are removable R188s. If you're just joining us. Deep in this housing. Nice retainer, very smooth. 12K, show my credit card info on the screen. Absolutely. I will show you my credit card info once I hit 12K. I have several deactivated junk credit cards lying around. I'll gladly show you that info. No problem. Social Security, please. Sure. I've got a printer. It's a decent printer. I'm pretty skilled. I can show you a security card, or Social Security card with my name on it. Hibiscus. I don't really know what a hibiscus is, except for playing some RPG and eating a hibiscus. Maybe it was Zelda. I can't remember. Oh, that's the national flower of Korea. That's cool. I don't know what it looks like, but if it looks like this, that might be a good idea. Korean rose. Every rose has its thorn, John. These buttons, I don't know if we talked about it in the last one, they are concave. Very nice machining on the edges, and these shots are probably not doing it justice. Very well done. From my understanding, now this is a total guess based on my talks with various people, but these are going to be in the realm of $80. Now, you might think, oh, that's high. I can go to Spinetic and get... Well, yeah, you can. But the China stuff is not like this. The machining here is first rate. It's really good. I can look at this and say, yeah, now that I've held it, maybe if I saw a picture, I'd be a little hesitant and be like, $80, I don't know. I want to see it in people's hands first. Now I have it. Yeah. Would I pay $80 for all of them? No, probably not. But I would get one for sure. I'd pick out the one I like the best. Kind of right now, it's between this and the Try that I'm going to show you next. But yeah. Digging these designs. What do you guys think? Is this stuff cool? You think you'd pay $80 if that's what it's going to be? I know that's a little pricey, but hey. So are Stubbies, so are Zero Fuse, and a lot of other spinners out there. Yeah, I mean, this machining is perfect. You know, nothing against China and what, you know, that stuff is mass produced, and it allows decent quality spinners, metal spinners, to get in the hands of people for, you know, not that much. But if, like me, I deal with a lot of Chinese designs and machining, and it's good, but I mean, it's not like the stuff you get here in the States, and apparently from some places in South Korea, because this is right up there. They take about an hour to machine, I guess. And I don't know much about 5-axis, if that's how this stuff is happening, but I would guess so. I mean, this is so complex. But I don't know. The machining aspect of things, I don't know much about. Hot spots? No, Brian. Nope. No hot spots. Feels good. Nothing. All right, one more to go. Then we can talk some more. You can see other designs up close. Did I weigh this one? Yeah, 3.5 on this. And that's about right where I like a spinner. I don't mind the heavier stuff, but for like all-day comfort, 3.5 is a sweet spot for me. 2.5 to 3.5, that's... Unless it's you know, a smaller fidgeter that's titanium. Any side wobble? I mean, a tiny bit, you know, that you need for... And that's making it look like it's wobbling, but it's not. I'm just shaking. There's a tiny bit, but certainly better than a lot of others. And I haven't even tried to reseat the bearing or tighten it. And that often can make a difference. Nope, this is not a giveaway. This is just a first look. I just received them in the mail this morning. They contacted me on Instagram, and, you know, I saw the pictures of these. And I thought, yeah, you know, that's an interesting design. It's unique. Sure, I'll do a video on them. But I just assumed that this was going to... I mean, they said they were from South Korea. But I assumed the machining would be similar to the China stuff. I just have no experience with South Korea machinists. So I wasn't expecting much. And then 2 days later, it arrives after they asked for my address. So that was pretty impressive. And I was just blown away. I started opening these packages up, and it's like, wow, this stuff is so much nicer than I expected it to be. Typically, I prefer the R188 Nevin, but on something like the Axis Micro, I love my 608 in there, and I keep my 608 in there. So, yeah. All right, on to number 5, the last one in this list. It's the tri design. You guys know I love my tris. Much like this guy here, same shape, but just in the tri form. Pretty close, a little different. But yeah, the same cool style, much lighter. It's a tri. She is smooth. All of these are so smooth. Smooth and quiet. Yeah, Jim, it is nice. The same cool buttons that I love. Same R188 housing. Butter. It's like a knife through a stick of butter down in 90-degree Georgia. Very smooth. Let's get a weight on this guy. .1 ounces. Definitely some all-day comfort with this guy. 2.1. Yeah. All forms of fidgeting are great. I like it. It's like kind of like a game to try and get my finger to go in the right in here, because I like that kind of flick. So it's kind of fun to just try and... Yes! Oddly satisfying. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Yeah, Jong is... he's just helping out with ideas and translations and using his expertise in the spinner field to bridge the gap. They these guys want to get into the U.S. market. Clearly, all their packaging is English, U.S. and U.K. So they're just starting out. I mean, I think these were machined this week for sure. Hey, John, welcome back. I don't know if I can call this my favorite, but it's close. I think it might be a tie. I mean, they're all so cool, though. I mean, this one is sweet spot of the weight. I can flick it no problem. I love this guy, too, though. I mean, it's heavy. This would be my, like, sit at the desk table spinner. So meaty. It is comfortable. They're all very comfortable. Not a whole lot of chamfer here, but I'm not bothered by it. Feels good that way, but your big power flicks are going to be against that. So if you're a puller, you would probably want to hold it like that. Get your power there. Against that angle as opposed to that angle. This guy, it's a little louder. It's got that 688. It's a bar, so she's got some judder. But it's just so cool. I added on this star button that they sent along. Somewhere over in my madness of spinners, there's the other button that's exactly like this. If you prefer that uniform look, I'm sure that's how they'll come stock. And then maybe you can upgrade to these buttons or buy them separate. I'm not sure. I know very little about what's going on, when they're going to be available, who they're going to be available through, if they're just going to sell from Korea, or I would highly recommend partnering up with somebody in the States for shipping purposes. But, I mean, that all depends on how many they're going to make, what the price per unit is actually going to be, what the wholesale price is going to be, yada, yada, yada. I like them all. Let's do a quick ranking, though. Why not? How does that Korean tri compare to the Royal Punk? The Royal Punk, it's comfortable. I think this one has a cooler look from a design point of view. I really dig the machining on all this stuff. It's got this common the common theme between these three. It's just really neat. Adds to the spin effect too. Now, I like the Royal Punk. I haven't really gotten to that much. This week I've gotten a ton of stuff. I'm way behind on my reviews, but I haven't, been able to spend as much time with the Royal Punk as I'd like. When it gets closer to that review, I'm sure I will. What else? All right, any more questions? While we look at these beautiful bad boys. Very solid. I don't think there's any wiggle. Slight. You need a slight wiggle to spin, but it's certainly not sloppy. No sloppy joes. Soft like a baby's bottom. I do like this to try. I'm a try guy. Some people say I'm too fly for a try guy, but I don't think so. What point do you stop noticing a benefit to the spin by adding extra arms? Oh, probably the quad jack. I mean, I've had a Spinetic X and a Y. Those were, I got those like the day that they launched. I had been in talks with Josh before he launched those. And so I got them at the same time. And I felt like they were both just as stable. I mean, you could tell the quad was a little bit more stable. But certainly a complete circle here. I mean, that's the tops. You can't beat the circle. But I mean, does it feel that much different than a try? A little bit. Not much. Especially not fat boys like this. Excuse me. The circle spinner. Which one? Circle? You guys got any names for these? Those of you who are fresh to the stream, I am responsible for coming up with these names. So, if you have any ideas, please throw them in chat. Mason, the Mason spinner. I would name it the Mason spinner if it looked more like a Masonic compass. That would be kind of cool. That's what you should design, Mason. A Masonic spinner. Hexa spinner. The hex. Which one's the hex? I'm looking for 6 of something. I don't see 6. Name it's Mason because it's round. Are you a round guy, Mason? Right hand snowflake. Yeah, it definitely is reminiscent of a snowflake. That's probably going to be one of the options. The octaspinner. 8 holes. 8 holes. Call it the Octonauts. If you have kids, you know all about that. What's the Octonaut song? Creature report. Creature report. Creature report. We may watch a few cartoons here and there. Explore, rescue, protect. That got a smile out of my son. Lotus would be good, but there are 2 that it would fit. Are you talking about these, John? Lotus? We were leaning towards Lotus wheel. Lotus cake. I could eat me some Lotus cake right now. On day 2 of the military diet, so yes, I'm thinking about cheesecakes and cheeseburgers and french fries. You know what I had for lunch today? I had a hard-boiled egg, 5 saltine crackers, and half a cup of cottage cheese. Blah. It's alright. Food is fuel. Food is fuel. The welly? Hey, Daniel, what's up? What's the... Oh, the wheelie. That's what you meant, Alex. The wheelie. I do not know when the Tie Dapper is out. Frankly, I don't care because I have one. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I assumed since it was in prototype stage with samples sent out that it wouldn't be too long. Sorry, Kusho. I was just joking. No need to get all sad, Panda. Name it the Triton. See if Anthony will be down with that. Triton version 3. Oh, got something else to show you on stream. Hold on just a second. Getting closer and closer to the official reveal of the Triton Mini version 2. There are also some new buttons in the works for the Triton version 2 and the Mini Triton version 2. And that's these buttons right here. And let me tell you, this setup with these cool new buttons and the Mini Triton version 2 with all that the same chamfery goodness. Favorite Triton right here. That's all you get to see of it. Sneak peek, that's not a review yet. Probably won't be a review for a little while. Do I plan to do live stream every day? Nevin, I do live streams if I'm feeling lonely inside and I need to talk to somebody. No, just kidding. Yeah, typically if I get something cool, or if it's a giveaway announcement or a giveaway result, or if it's just been a while since I've had a stream and people have been asking, I'll hop on and chat because I like it. But when the live streams are over and you're feeling all lonely, come on over to the Daily Fidget. You can chat, you can buy, you can sell, you can trade. We do a lot of waffles. We do some auctions. We do a lot of waffles, don't we, Bill? Air day. And apparently that's what the people want. Octawheel. I don't know. Like I was saying earlier, for at least a portion of these, I want to stick with an Eastern theme because these are from South Korea, designed in South Korea, and manufactured in South Korea. Manufactured very nicely. If you're just joining, these are gorgeous. The work here that GLM Tech has done. It's just pretty much one guy doing this stuff. Takes about an hour for each one of these. So, you know, it's not going to be cheap. This isn't China stuff with poor QC. This is some solid work here. I am a fan. Typhoon wheel. There's already a Typhoon spinner though. Speaking of which, I believe I'll be reviewing the new Typhoon version 2 with magnets. I don't know if any of you have seen the original Typhoon review. It was one of the reviews I did my first month, and it kind of blew up, 170,000 views, and pretty cool, different take on the spinner. But yeah, this version 2 is going to be able to be held, and it's magnetic, but that's not why we're here. Can't say Typhoon spinner because the Typhoon spinner's been taken. That's where we were at. Try. Lovely. Monsoon. Yeah, that's kind of like that. What would be a standard Eastern name? Well, I don't know. It would just be things or situations that are relative to that area that may or may not be relative to other areas, I guess. Be unique to that area. Yeah, this guy was still spinning. Axis Micro. Tsunami. Yeah, that's another good one. 9 minutes on this guy. Haven't even cleaned it yet. I'm going to break 10. That's my mission. That's my goal in life. I'm breaking 10 minutes on the temporary name Lotus wheel. I like it. Looks like a lotus root. Looks like a wheel. Lotus wheel. I think that one might stick. Thank you, whoever said that first. I appreciate the help. Circuit spinner. Where's the circuit? Is this the flux capacitor right here? Jong for the win. Name it banana because I like bananas. Bananarama. My son Lincoln approved of the banana spinner. He smiled. He likes that name. You want to say hi to everyone? He's shy. You can't even see them. There's nobody in the room. It's just you and I. Say hi. We will play in a little bit. Yeah, at least 14 more minutes. Every stream has to go at least an hour. So let's talk some more about names. Lotus wheel. Daddy. What about this guy? Daddy. Yeah, bud. The one I like is this one. Oh, yeah. Does it look like a saw blade? Yeah. Bzzz. You want to stick your hand here? What's in this one? Those are all empty. Barmaid. Didn't I say barmaid, Jong, in chat the other day? Somebody mentioned it looked like a bottle opener. If I had... Hey, here. Okay, thank you. If I had a bottle, I'd test it out. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I don't want to mar this up. Perfect duo. I don't know. I'm trying to get a feel. Hand reveal. Pcaw! Pcaw! Ring reveal. Tungsten. Afraid of jet engines? Why is that? The seatbelt? I could see that. Spidget finner. Yes, we know. My son just said it's fidget spinner, Mason. When will they be available? I hope soon. I hope you guys get a chance to get your hands on these sooner. Once I do the review, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to want to keep all of them. I mean, right now I do, just because I like them all. But, you know, that's just... No. That's just... what do you call that? Spinner. What do you call that sensation when you fall in love with something right away, but then it goes away shortly after? Somebody's got it. Addiction. Not really addiction. Just that. Lust. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's like... new toy syndrome. I like that. Yeah. You get some new toy. You've been researching it, watching videos. You get it. You love it. Love on it. You sleep with it. You take it to the bathroom. And then a week later, it sits on your desk. Diminishing returns. Yeah, I like that too. I don't like that when I'm trying to cast spells. I think that was a... old World of Warcraft thing we used to talk about. Diminishing returns on attack powers and... yeah. Whatever. Infatuation, yeah. Alright. We're back. Sorry about that. So, pyramid. It's not really a pyramid. I'm thinking I want to go the blade route. Some kind of blade. Because, I mean, that's Looks like a ripper. Lincoln, do you know these are called spidget finners? He's not having it, Mason. Sorry. Looks like a link of a chain. Yeah, it does. It's like something. It's something there. Definitely going some kind of blade, some kind of. I like the ninja route. Something cutty. Something cutty. That's where we're going with this. That's an official term. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the stream. North Korea, because it's hostile. You could probably fit. You could probably etch Kim Jong's fat little face on some part of this. It's so thick, you have all kinds of room. It's a blank canvas here. Sorry if there's any North Koreans in this stream, but your leader's gots to go. Ninja Ripper, it's a Ninja Ripper. We'll see. Buzz 2 Shuriken. You know, I was thinking Shuriken, John, but there is a Shuriken spinner that I've seen. I don't think it's anything nice, but corn hub is cool. You like corn? You know what? I like corn on the cob, but I do not care for like corn out of a can. Unless it's sitting on a pile of mashed potatoes with some chicken poppers and some gravy and some shredded cheese. That's right. Famous Bowl, KFC. Get it today. Do you guys think I could get KFC as a sponsor? If I did that every stream? Then maybe I'd get free KFC for life. Get some cool membership, lifetime membership card, and just be able to eat every KFC. Clorox. You calling me dirty? Or are you calling me pasty white? Try rhino? Like a rhino horn? I can see kind of like a rhino horn. I kind of like that. Rhinos. Their native habitat, is that Africa? We just watched Bubble Guppies with a rhino and a little bird that likes to live on his back. His little companion bird. There goes the diet. Oh no. Military diet done. It's funny though, because on this military diet, I eat so strict for 3 days and I drop like 10 pounds. And then I can just go nuts. Eat and drink, whatever, because it's that time of year. And I only gained back like 6 pounds, and then I started getting, so it's like, it's working. I probably should not go so crazy on the other 4 days, but it's working, so yeah. Trino, oh, the Trino. That sounds cool. Trino. That's got to be considered Nino. Or did you say it first, Nino? I like the Trino. We'll see. That's got to go on the list. Whoever said it first, thank you. I'm working on my... Yeah, Bill. Yeah. 25K shirtless review. So I got some work to do. Let me tell you. I got some work to do. Before I started the diet, I hit 2 bills. 2 bills, Bill. Yeah. 2 hundo. You see that too, that makes you want to make some changes in your life. It's the banana store option. Mason, I like you, and you're an odd cat. That's why I like you. Orange slice. There you go. There's your fruit. The pedal. Yeah, I think the pedal's going to have to stick. I mean, I can't take flux capacitor. There'll likely be some trademark issues. Or call it the gigawatts. The gigawatt spinner. Gigawatt. Is it gigawatts or gigawatts? I always thought it was gigawatts, but then in the movie I think they say gigawatts. What do you think? J with a jig or G for gig? Welcome, Antoine. G? Giga? Do they say gigawatts, or is that just my youthful brain misremembering something? As much as I watch Back to the Future, you'd think I'd know. The Raptor? This is the Raptor? Wonder why that is. Let's take a look. Doc was mispronouncing. Okay, thank you, Bill. I thought I had a decent memory. Because, yeah, I always thought it was gigawatts. And then he'd say gigawatts. Okay. Mystery solved. Now, if we could only find the DeLorean and get back these 5 minutes we've been debating that would be awesome. The Triflux. What the Triflux? Raptor. Are you saying this for Raptor? What's the inspiration? Man, this one... Definitely the Tri is the smoothest. Probably because it's the lightest weight. The bulky one. Oh. Tri-Raptor. I see. Okay, I can kind of see that. Do I cuss? Sometimes. Alexis, if I hurt myself doing something, or if I get super frustrated. I don't ever around my children. My children have never heard it. And try not to around my wife. Well, in some situations I do. But those aren't bad situations. Moving on. No, I around my boys, if it's just us boys, yeah. We're sailors. We drink, we smoke, we swear. But at home, no. Not at all. Domination? I like how this has a nice taper to it. Really like these buttons. I don't think I've ever had... Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Yeah, these triangular buttons with this massive chamfer. Concave. These are my favorite buttons of the mix. I might try... I don't know how the thickness compares. I'm pretty sure they're all the same size housing, but throw these on. Hey, what am I saying? I might try. Let's just try it now. Why not? These are mine. I don't have to send these back. These aren't compasses. This isn't Zero Feud. I don't have to send this stuff back. Let's rip it open and give it a shot. McKenna's here? Hey, McKenna. Thanks for watching the stream. I've been waiting for you to show up. I'm glad Alexis showed you the way. It's a different McKenna, buddy. It's not your preschool buddy. It's not the real McKenna. Interesting. George Washington or Curious George? I don't know, but I once saw Curious George make a metal detector out of a AM/FM radio. I don't know if that helps. You know, it kind of bothers me that these aren't lining up just right. Gonna have to talk about that. I mean, it's not an issue on its primary spinner because you can't really see it, and you certainly can't feel the difference because it's a slight difference here. But yeah, here you can see those points aren't really lining up. She wants to see my face. Alexis, don't have a whole lot of room for a face reveal, but I do have a face reveal video. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I did a face reveal. Go ahead and check that out. Or you know what? I'll show you a business card. Hold on. Let's cover up my details here. This is in the winter time when I had a awesome beard rocking, but that beard is no more. And it's weird how my hairline looks because my head is pointing upward. Looks like I'm balding when I'm not. That is weird. Oh, kind of my hair blends in with the background. There it is. He's a manly man. Oh, we watch Bubble Guppies all the time. Mr. Grouper runs this house, let me tell you. See how these look with the rounded one. Oh, these are so tiny. I don't know if these will fit. Oh, yeah, they'll all fit. It's all the same housing, duh. Where's the credit card? Gotta hit 12K. You want the deets, you gotta hit 12K. Call your friends. This is kind of cool. All the buttons are kind of neat, so this mix, it really isn't that bad. They're not as cool as the triangle buttons, especially because of the design here, but put the Kepler buttons, mini Kepler, they won't fit. Bill, if you'll notice, hey, Foo, that intern spot is still open, Foo. Our bathrooms are not clean, and the kids need their diapers changed. Well, the kid needs a diaper change. Come on over. I'll put you to work. I just got like 200 and some Spinetic bucks this morning from your guys' purchases, so I appreciate that. I'll be able to get some more stuff to review or give away. We'll see. Yeah, because of this housing is so thick, your standard buttons aren't going to fit. And maybe that's an issue for some people, I don't know. But that's the case for all of these. They're all very thick. So while you could use the buttons on other spinners, they would stick out quite a bit. Why don't we try it? Silly Bill, let's give it a shot. Let's see.
Are you done?
Nope. Let's get out the titanium very dapper, because it's awesome.
Can I see the titanium?
Can you see what?
Can I see the titanium?
Yeah, just a minute, bud. Let me take the buttons off. We're doing some testing. Love the letter D. All right. Today's spinner review is brought to you by the letter D. So yeah, won't fit. But if we take the very dapper and throw on the Korean buttons, they'll fit, but they're just going to be big old gap. Now, if you like a wider hold, that'd probably be awesome for you, but it doesn't look real nice and sleek like that. And my son would like to show off Krangbot with the mutagen in hand. We will be fighting against him later this afternoon.
I wasn't gonna do that, dude.
Oh, well, I did it, buddy.
I'm gonna bring.
It's done. They all know you have the Krangbot.
I'm gonna bring the little guy.
Everyone wants to buy your Krangbot. They think it's cool. How much? You want to waffle it?
What for what?
Oh, included dog pound. Oh yeah. We've got them all. We've got Fish Face. We've got all the turtles. We've got Shredder. We've got Foot Soldiers. You know who we don't have? We don't have April. I don't know why we don't have April. Or Casey Jones. We don't have Casey, do we? What? We like hockey too. I'm surprised we don't have Casey Jones. All right, back to the spinners. Oh yeah, Mason. I had him watch all the original Ninja Turtle stuff because those are the classics back in the 90s. You don't need April. Bill, you always need a girl. She doesn't do much, but, you know, she's a reporter. You got to have someone there to tell the story. Saturn for the bar spinner. Saturn. What's your motivation behind Saturn? Or inspiration, I should probably say. Why Saturn? Well, while you're thinking about that, let's look at something else here. Too fat to be a superhero. Oh, I'm sure there's something you could do, Bill. Can you guys hear that? I love doing that. Probably not. My mic is a condenser mic that's directional. So let's see if you can hear it now. The weight on this one, this is the big boy. Not the biggest boy, but it's 4.5 maybe? No, wait. Let's put the real buttons on it here. I want to say it's like 4.5, but I will double check for you. The grinder. I like that. Does kind of look like a grinding stone, huh? Especially with that knurling on the side. Alright, so here's stock. Check out the weight. Mr. Billet, that would be almost 4.9 ounces. So almost 5. The biggest boy, of course, is this that we said was 5.5, I think. Yeah, it's a beast. I prefer 2.5 to 3.5 ounces, but I mean, that's just for like a carrying spinner. But for like at the desk, these are great. Very, very dramatic, very large. Delogico, where have you been? I haven't announced it in the Daily Fidget. Speaking of which, if you haven't joined yet, the Daily Fidget on Facebook is where we all hang out, a lot of us here. Bill spends his entire day inside the Daily Fidget. We talk about spinners. Well, we try to talk about spinners in between waffles and sales and trades and other stuff. But yeah, lots of cool stuff going on there. Yeah, lots of trivia too. You can win free waffle spots. That's cool. I like that. Gives you a shot at winning a spinner, and even if you don't have a dime to your name. So that is pretty cool. I do like that aspect. Smaller it is, the more concentrated the fun. This is the lightest guy. And they're all very similar in diameter. 2.0, because I think they're all kind of designed, except for the Trino, or the Ninja Ripper, or the Raptor, whatever. They're kind of all cut, see that? Cut from the same. Same size here. Just cut a little differently. Yeah, uses the same circular base, absolutely. So yep, you're getting all that same. That's kind of cool to have that kind of consistency. Just like rotoblade stuff. The stubbies and tri-stubbies. Size of the wand doesn't matter. That's right, Mason. That's what small people tell themselves. All right. So we've decided maybe one of the options was Lotus Wheel. There were a couple more that I'll dig through later, but definitely digging Lotus Wheel. Has an Eastern theme about it, but maybe something else will strike me a little more. Trino, because it's solid, it's beefy, it's got some rhinoceros horns, and it's a try. Darn you, sickness. But also Raptor. Raptor? You can't really try Raptor. Can't really do that. I don't know. There's something Raptor-y about this. But there's also something Blady about it. Oh, this one's going to be... I'm going to have to take this one to a vote. It's going to be hard. Ten seconds later, that's what she said. This one, well, we heard Snowflake. Oh, Lotus Crystal. Is that what this you were thinking, Jong? Lotus Crystal? Or for the Snowflake, Lotus Crystal? Because it's lotusy. And it's like an ice crystal. Is that where your inspiration was coming from, Jong? Snowflake, ice crystal, lotus crystal. Everyone, Jong is a very smart man. If you ever want to talk spinners, come on over to the Daily Fidget. Chat him up. You're smarter, Mason. Yeah, Lotus Root. Yeah, that's... I don't know if I want to go Lotus Root. I don't know if I like Root, but definitely that was in consideration. Lotus Root, I think, was the first thing. It was the image I pulled up when somebody saw this picture. And I was like, yeah, that looks like a Lotus Root. I don't know what Lotus Root is, but the picture matched the spinner, so I was down with that. The typo. Interesting, Jack. Show the bar one. Speedy, show the bar.
Daddy, are you about done?
We're getting there.
Okay.
What time is it? You go tell me what time it is. Oh, it's 3:05. All right. Well, we got a few more minutes here. All right. So here's the bar. We're kind of seatbelt. Jong's like digging the seatbelt. I don't know. Is there something Eastern that we could come up with for this? What I want is select some options. So I'm not looking for just the one yet. I'd like to get some options and then poll a ton of people and see what people like. Seatbelt seems to be on the list here. I get a seatbelt vibe for sure from this. Click it or ticket. All right. That's Eastern. What's Eastern? Show the scale. Go play with your son. Yeah, I'm about to, Mason. We're going to close shop here. $3.7. So yeah, even though it's doesn't seem like there's a lot going on here. 3.7 ounces. A lot of that has to do with how thick all this stuff is. And this, of course, is not as thick as the rest of the stuff because it uses a simple press fit 688, whereas everything else is a R188 in the easy removal housing. Very thick housing at that. You can see that space between the buttons. Very thick. No sun reveal today. Maybe someday.
What? What do you mean?
Why is the...
What do you
Why is the...
Daddy,
We took the buttons from the tie. Very dapper. Not the stainless steel. Nice try. There's no bridges here. We don't build bridges here. We break them down. No bridges here. Titanium, very dapper. One of my favorite spinetic spinners, for sure. So smooth. Nice titanium weight. But that's not why we're here. We were just stealing the buttons. think Bill forced me into bringing Spinetic into the picture. So everyone blame Bill. If he's not around, or even if he's around, make sure you come over to the Daily Fidget and join us there. We'll approve you right away, and then you can blame Bill some more. All right, guys. Thank you for all the input. Just got the nod that it is time to move on from this stream. I got some other video work to do and some other stuff, but I appreciate all the help and appreciate you guys hanging out with me while we peep at these awesome Korean designs. South Korea. Yeah, beautiful stuff. I can't wait to see these guys launch, and I'm hoping Spinetic launches them, but I don't know who will. It all depends on the pricing, units, all that good stuff. So yeah, you guys take care. If you're going to miss me until the next live stream, make sure you come over to the Daily Fidget on Facebook and chat us up. We hang there. We roll spinners there, man. All day. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.